And we are live on a Sunday. Welcome to the asylum, everybody. Little hangover lounge, as Guido would call it. What did Guido call it this morning? He called this hangover or something. I don't remember. No, remember what it was.
Hangover
Sunday
or something.
Yeah.
We was there.
I was there, but I was in and out of doing things all day, so I didn't get a chance to go top and say hi.
Yeah.
Ooh. Getting through another day.
What a long
We had hail here today. Hail.
Hail. Oh, yeah. Oh, hell.
It was coming down the size of large marbles.
Oh, yeah.
It stomped everything. When the hail stopped, the rain continued for probably another 10 minutes, and by the time I went outside, they were still big. I got a picture here. Maybe I can.
What's up, Dan? What's up, Lewis?
The rest.
Turn that there. So this was after 10 minutes of getting rained on.
Oh, nice.
But really, these things were that big around and just blanketed everything.
They'll do some damage too.
Well, as soon as it stopped, I had to go outside and check the siding because these things will knock holes in your vinyl siding,
Yeah.
And thankfully, the car was in the garage. So,
what's up, Otis? Hey, can do.
There's a picture of it coming down.
Nice. These little streaks.
Oh yeah, it was just. I barely got inside, and they just started pounding everything. Monsters.
Them things are like, tell you what, they can't.
Clark's Cove, what's up?
Oh, Clark's Cove. Got Can Do, of course. Hey, Otis. Louis Schwartz. Dan, what's going on?
That's cool. I tried to send Clark's an email, compressed video, and it's too big. Mm-hmm. So I'm wondering if I can't send it to you, Pat, and you forward it on to the Clarks for me.
Possibly. We can give it a shot.
It's a short video. It's like 1 minute, a minute and a half.
Yeah. You should be able to send me something like that, and then
be able to.
Then I can try to forward that on to them.
Yeah, let me try that.
If not, you could upload it as a private video, then send them the link to the video, and they could capture it from their computer if they wanted. Yeah, that's a little bit more work, but if this doesn't work, there's got to be a way.
It's an option.
Let's see if I can.
So I didn't get out and detect today because they told us it was going to be rainy and nasty all day. And then it was about 5 o'clock when it finally got rainy and nasty. So I missed out on detecticating.
So was it Chicken Man coming out of a porta potty or something?
No, it's some desert. It's you just have to stand by.
Superman's got phone booths. Chicken Man has porta potties.
That's it. No, you need those little fake eggs you can throw in on top of stuff.
I got bags of those plastic eggs if you want them.
Paint them brown because brown eggs are local eggs and local eggs are fresh. We see here. I think that came through. Yep, it did. So I'll see if I can. Let's go big here. I'll see if I can either forward it to them.
Hey, Bacchus. Welcome.
Yeah. It's kind of jumpy. The video is kind of like it gets up, so it may work. I'm going to save it to my gallery. And after this, I'll check out and see what I can do about sending it over to them.
What's up, Ray?
Anyway.
Freshly downloaded, it might not be
Completely
working.
populated yet, right?
Mm,
I don't know.
Populated.
let's see. I will try to send that to them in Messenger.
There you go.
Usually
Yeah.
email send bigger file, but
No, it's only like a minute. What is it?
Okay, yeah, it's just a
Minute and a
little over a minute.
Huh.
I just sent it to them in Messenger, like forwarded it to them. It says it's sent, so hopefully they'll be able to tell us if that came through.
Okay, Clark's.
No.
That's just a little bit of information for Joe Bob there that I'm
Yeah.
forwarding on.
Oh God.
But yeah, check your Messenger, y'all. See if it's there.
And if it's choppy, we'll find a different way to get that info out.
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh, there's got to be a way. You know, LG Res Detector sends me these like 5-minute videos that are flawless. You know, and he's working off of a phone like I am. It's like,
Yeah, he just knows how to do it. That's all.
yeah.
I'm so bad at this new technology. Every time I go do something new, I'm just shaking my head going, "Oh, it's going to take me 2 weeks to figure it out. Only 3 seconds to use it." Oh well.
What I hate is when I figure something out and how to make it work, and it's working for me for 1, 2, 3, 4 years, and then I learn the shortcut.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been doing
It's
it
like,
wrong.
why come ain't nobody told me about that when I asked the first time?
Geez. They wanted you to do the hard way so you'd learn. Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I've done enough learning the hard way.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff done today that was good.
I got my grass cut today. That was about it.
Yeah, me too. Finally, it needed cutting before I left for a while. When I come back, it's like taller than my dog. And it needs cutting. I knocked her down this afternoon.
It'll be a few days before we can do that here.
Yeah, you'd be shooting snowballs.
I'm telling you, and it's supposed to get more weather tonight and be down in the 30s. So anything's possible.
Yeah, we had a little bit come through, but the wind pushed it all the way around past us. We never got no rain, no nothing. Just a bunch of wind, some clouds, and then it disappeared. Now then come down again. Good deal.
Got something new today: teriyaki and wasabi walnuts.
Walnuts. Oh, that, bro.
They were pretty good.
What I hear? Walnuts?
You know, he said Terry Wasabi baby wipes.
Uses wasabi baby wipes.
Jalapeno toilet paper we were talking about like yesterday or
Oh,
last
yeah.
night.
That'd be great, man. Awesome joke to play on somebody. Can't you see the commercial? We switched out this proctologist's normal toilet paper with jalapeno. Let's see what happens. Sit in the waiting room.
Yours.
Everybody hold their number. It's like, no, you take mine. You go next. Go.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. AJ. See, AJ's in the house.
Hey, John, what's up?
Yeah.
Hey, John.
Hi. Yeah, a lot of good people in here tonight.
And us.
Yeah, and,
And
basically, what I was talking about. But okay, we'll go with that. Yeah, I darn near slept right through the cotton picking start of this thing. I laid down for a couple minutes, just take a load off my back, and next thing I know, it was like 20 after 6. Oh shit, jumping up, getting you. Oh, could have slept it through it. We're doing the Elks Club up here. They've got big cotton picking hall where their meeting hall is. It's got to be like 70 by 90, and we do all the work for them because my partner was an Elks member. So we went up the other day and went to all the floors, got them all stripped, got them all mopped, got them all whacked. Now tomorrow morning we're going to go in there and buff it out and see how nice it looks. But they won't let anybody else touch them.
Yeah, good
They let a couple members do it last year, and it's just so muched up. They said, "Oh, we got to have you guys come in." So he said, "Yeah, well, that's why we make the big bucks here, sunshine. I want this much money, or I ain't even setting foot on the property." You know, they didn't need that eye. They didn't even bat an eye.
Oh, that's cool. When I chat, it comes up as your name, dude.
Yeah. What the hell? I didn't type it in. That's because you're an admin on the channel.
Yeah.
Well, now you're going to have to go,
say
"Hey,
what I
it's
want.
your
It's Mark Miller's fault.
Yeah. You blame me now. Yeah, I didn't say that. Asshole did.
I didn't say it. Mark did.
Yeah. I just saw my name go by and I was looking, what the hell? Okay. Because you're an admin. And you'll have to go. You'll have to type in, "Hey, it's Harry," when you say something.
Yes, it's me.
Yeah.
This guy's Mark Miller.
Yeah. Bigger, badder, and better looking.
Except I can't play guitar.
Hey, everybody's got it on, Paul. Yeah, I got up and started working on the pump, the Jeep power steering pump.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to be better off just pulling the old pulley off, the old one. An old one that I have, I got from a junkyard for $30. Just putting it on there and going with that one until I can repair it.
Right.
I can't stand not being able to drive my Jeep. It's driving me goofy.
Yeah.
Carson.
Carson, what's up?
Carson.
Hey. Now the Jeep ain't fixed yet, man. I haven't. Got a few decisions to make.
I'm tired of making decisions. Dang.
No, I can imagine in your position, yeah.
Mm-mm.
Ain't got no going home in sight yet.
Fingers crossed for Sunday.
Oh, good deal. That's good. I thought you were talking about a
Oh no, because I got to get my teeth worked on. I got to see what's up with my camper, the roof we're trying to get put on the house. Plus, in just a couple of weeks, my wife's 65th birthday. I want to do something special for that. So we got to wrap this up.
Yeah, let's go.
You know?
Yeah, you've been there long enough. You've done your job.
Yeah. And now I need to go home and do my job.
Mm-hmm. Your other job.
It's like I'm losing customers, man. And I miss that kind of peacefulness you get from the creativity of doing the designs and, getting everything put together. I like that.
Yep, me too. That's what I've always used my music for too. It's just something that takes my mind off of everything else, relaxes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's like my medicine.
My coming home for it.
No, we can't.
Oh, lazy Sunday, that's for sure. Hope everybody's Sunday is good.
Okay. Bob Clark says, he can barely make it out the video. He's like, but I got the message and I'll pass it on. So he's going to make sure Joe Bob.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I wonder why that doesn't. It should. I don't know.
it's all about compression stuff. And like you say, maybe there's a bufficator thing.
I didn't even compress that one. I just sent it to
Yeah.
you as a video. So
I should have went through.
But you can see how the video,
I got you.
and I have the volume all the way up.
Okay.
So
All right. Well, maybe I'll just have to post the video on my channel.
Post it right here. What the hell's the difference? As long as they see it, right?
Oh no, this is a
Private
put it
deal.
on a thumb drive and send it to him.
it's a
Those things are what, like a nickel a piece at yard sales now?
right.
It's gargly.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know enough about that technical nonsense to even tell you. So Terry, did you get through your 28 cars? You had to get
Yeah, that was freaking weird, dude. I mean, it was dead all day. Matter of fact, I went on Benzo's Live and turned the camera around. There was one car on the lift that's there for like 7 days waiting for a caliper to show up from China. And all of a sudden, I told him, I said, well, he goes, well, I'm about to go live because we was in the pre-stage thing. He goes, well, I'm about to go live. I said, I'm going to jump out in case something happens. Sure enough, it exploded. There was like 20 cars pulled in all at once. 12 of them were alignments. And they're an hour apiece.
Yeah.
And I ended up getting through them all. But, man, I went from ramen noodle commission to steak commission within 4 hours.
noodles and ketchup, baked potatoes.
It's like,
Smoke
yeah.
break. I'll be right back.
But I never seen anything like it. It's crazy.
Well, do they schedule them or is it just a come in as you-
they don't take appointments anymore.
Oh, okay, just come in as you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I already have problems sleeping. Can you imagine if I knew what cars was coming in? Oh my gosh.
No thanks. Yeah, that would be good. What did Red say here? Trying to send a large video file through an email. WinZip before attaching
Right.
it.
Press ball be smaller, should send.
Yeah, I tried to compress it and it still said it was too big. So.
I just got 4 tomahawks from Fairway Meat Market. They were $9.99 a pound, and they were about 4.5 pounds a piece. Yeah.
You can't pass that up.
Nope. I got 4 of them.
You got to throw them on the barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I don't cook on charcoal. I cook on oak wood. So I burn up oak in the charcoal grill, and then I wait till it's all coals, and then I throw a steak on. Yeah. Otis wants a link to the stream. Do you want to do that, Mark?
Oh, absolutely. Throw it to them.
Do you want to throw the link out or not?
Yeah, we might as well. Hang on. 1 second, please.
I mean, I can do it, but I just need your permission.
Yeah, I got him. I'm down here the next testing. If you come in here, you ain't right.
You coming in here, you ain't right.
If you're joining us, you're not quite right.
Did you get it all set up, Can Do?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, there's Guido.
We got Guido.
You would know where you're going if you save names to numbers, Guido.
All you got to do is Guido is get in your contact list. Where'd he go? There he is. Get in your contact list and add names to them numbers.
I'm waiting for somebody to send me the script.
Otis, what's up?
Hello, sir.
Can't hear you, Otis.
Guido, wait, there we
You're-
go. He's
you're
coming
muted,
up
bro.
on my-
Nope, you're still muted.
there you go.
Try now.
He's coming. Come
Can you hear me?
on.
Nope, still can't hear him.
Mm-mm.
He's just a spinny. He's just a spinny circle. Ah, there he is. Hey, guy. Oh, you're muted, bud. Can't hear you. There you go. Perfect. I still can't hear you. Oh, wait. I might be able to fix that. No,
No, you can't. I don't think you can do anything.
no, I can't do anything with it.
It's
So
on.
figure out your song, bro. Eventually, he'll come through and figure out. These live feeds took me a long time to figure out how to do it.
He might have not enabled. He might have not enabled his camera when he entered the studio or his microphone. You got to enable your. You got to get permission for your camera and stuff.
Yeah, there's a little button on there, Otis. You can hear me. His camera and one's his microphone. Make sure they're both open. Yeah, I know. When I first started going on JP's live too, it was just crazy trying to figure it out. Anyway, get back.
Hi, Guido. Long time no see.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
a couple hours.
Yeah. I was there at your thing this morning. I was just in and out, so I didn't get a chance to type it, say hi or nothing. We were watching Mikey just.
Oh, we had
watch.
a good time.
Yeah, it was good.
Oh yeah. What little bit I saw, yeah.
It was good.
Otis, if you can hear me, try again, bro. Try again. Only one way to learn it, keep trying. Like I was saying, when I first started going live on JP's, boy, it took me a while to figure it out. I was doing it on my phone before I figured out I can actually do it on my computer.
Mm-hmm.
He jumped completely out.
Yeah.
He might be redoing it.
I hope so. Try again, Otis.
There he is.
There he's come.
Try that.
There.
No, we still
Nope,
can't hear
still
you.
muted.
Darn it.
Don't mute me.
All right. Am I
There
in?
we
There you are.
Yeah.
Welcome to the effing asylum.
Yeah.
And
Inmate.
you're right. I am not right for being here.
None of us are. You're in good company.
Hello,
Good
everybody. Hello, Guido, Grease Monkey,
Nice to
Mr.
meet you,
Mark,
brother. What's up, bro?
Music Man Miller, Park Rat Pat, and Ken effing do.
What's up?
What's going
How
on,
are you
fellas?
tonight? Not much.
I
How are
am
you tonight?
outstanding.
Outstanding.
Are you
Loving it.
about home?
I am at home. Yes, sir.
Oh, sweet. I sent you my
I-
phone number, so we'll hook up. We'll do something.
We will hook up. I will contact you real soon.
That'd be
Absolutely.
cool. That's got to be a video.
Maybe
Well,
it'd be
hey,
private.
if it's going to be a video, that means we got to get out on the river.
Right.
Just saying.
I'm thinking Black Diamond. That's the one I want to do.
You're thinking what?
Black Diamond?
Might have a couple of better options.
All right.
Huh?
I'm listening.
Yeah. All ears.
Nope. You'll be blindfolded when you get taken there.
That's all right.
No. Shoot.
Well, the girlfriend wants to go out and swing. I just want to pan.
Right.
Like, yeah, I'm thinking somewhere up there.
Hey, Black Diamond's a good place though.
That would be the Green River.
That would be absolutely up and around the bend below the bridge. Yep.
That's what I was thinking.
All right. Well,
I don't know.
hey, there's it's everywhere here. It just ain't big.
No.
Yeah, it's like Minnesota too. If you can see it, it's that small.
It all adds up.
Oh yeah.
It does. It does.
Brewers, what's up?
Yeah, we're Jeff.
Jeff-papa.
Link should be there, Jeff. If you want, I've upgraded. You can have 10 people.
Oh,
in
we
here.
got look at that. We got an MC 9000 cam.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Awesome.
I'm waiting for him to throw something at it. I want to see it.
That is fantastic.
Finally got my picture
That'd be-
today from Mrs. JP took of me at JP and Can Do and myself.
Oh, right on.
Believe me, they're not short.
No.
And the bulldogs aren't small.
Nope.
Nope.
As a Mikey J said, "Damn, they're a lot bigger in person than they look like in film." So, oh yeah, these are English, old English dogs.
I'm a tall fella, but JP and Can Do got me by like 3 or 4 inches. And the bulldogs look like they're like 20 pounds, and they're like 80 pounds.
Oh yeah. Yes, I don't regret going at all. Don't regret being there at all. I regret trying to come home. That's
Yeah.
road
That's got to
home,
be the hard part.
You regret what?
Can we not stay one more day,
No,
please?
well, I could have, but I had other obligations, so I had to be back here. Not a certain time. But yeah, coming home was the bitch of it, us. That power steering pump I put in had a hole in the back of it. Faulty. Every 50 miles, stop and throw some more in. We made her all the way back. Cost a lot of money to come back.
Pat,
Yep. Power steering fluid ain't cheap.
how you doing, bud?
I'm hanging in, man, hanging in.
Good.
Face is killing me from the bad teeth. Whew, hoping to get out of here on Sunday.
What's up, Dwayne? How you doing, buddy?
Get down, cat. Shoo.
Mr. Norval.
Ooh, I see Brewers is out there. Hey, Jeff.
Yeah. Whoa.
Really?
Come here.
Wow.
Come here.
Just move it.
It's just your boobs. It's a boob.
Sorry,
Wow.
I'm
Somebody-
yeah,
Move it.
yeah.
Open the door.
He was
Someone
not
was
happy.
not happy.
No.
Almost
Maybe
18
smell
mil,
Park
man,
Rat's
that's-
feet.
Yeah.
Come here, Tuffy. It's just a boot, you knucklehead. That's just a boot. Thought somebody standing behind the door? Is that what the problem is?
It's a big, big bug.
So cool.
He was not having it.
Smelled Park Rat's feet and was like, no, no, no.
So I recorded Mark Miller a couple of times. He sang the Flashback song and the opening to JP's Bar song. So if I play that in the video, is that a copyright infringement?
Yeah, maybe.
Nope.
There you go.
Nope.
No.
All my shit's copyrighted, and when I say run it, what the hell? You have my permission. I tell Deej the same thing. They go, Deej, she asked me, can I play that? Oh, absolutely. Throw it out there. I don't care.
That's awesome.
I called JP the same thing when I wrote that song for him. I said, that's your song. Do what you want with it. Anybody who gives you your lip about it, send it back to me. I got the copyrights to it.
Now the Flashback
Oh,
song,
yeah.
was that the one that everybody was wondering if it got recorded or not?
Yeah. And I've been waiting for somebody to put it out there so I can see what it came up like.
So
And
Otis
nobody
has
has.
it. That's cool.
I have it. I'm going to put it out on video. Hey, I will put it in the description. Music Man Mark Miller and Mikey J playing Flash Bash.
Heck yeah.
I just want to hear how it came up. Kind of curious. Hey, you. Hello.
And we're gonna meet him shortly. Mm-hmm. We're gonna go pan somewhere.
Hey, I
And
just
you
want to
can
ask.
swing your thing.
Hey, if Charlie's out there, we did some dredging. What did he get out of them cons?
He hasn't done them yet, I don't think. He did one pan the other Thursday night on his show. And he got a little bit, but he hasn't even gone through them yet.
All right.
Because Mike J was asking too, because he was out there helping him. He said, well, what'd you get out of there? What'd you get out of there? Just curious, you know what I mean? First time the boys ever drank, so. He said
I know
he
he looked pretty happy. He looked pretty happy. I got it on video. I got Mikey J on video dredging.
Hell yeah.
Popping his river cherry.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah. It looked like such a great time, guys. It's like, yeah, I so want to go.
2023, Guido. 2023.
I'll go get your helicopter. We'll do it.
We're doing it.
If I remember right, the collective, you got to pull up and twist, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm good. I can
Yeah,
fly.
pull up and twist. Foot pedals make you spin.
Mm-hmm.
Guido, you got a can-do flag right behind your head?
Yes, sir, I do. Apparently, you need one.
I do need one.
Mm-hmm.
I had a whole bunch of them at Flash Bash.
Yeah, but I was fucking cash short, bro.
That would have been hard
Not
to
me.
travel. Would have been hard
You
to
know
travel.
what? Hey, finding a cash machine in that town.
Find
kinda
that out. Find
I
that out.
found enough cash in the cash machine to send home the stuff that I want at Flash Bash.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Taking that on an airplane would have been fun.
Yeah. Traveling with it, yeah.
No one interested in Kirby.
That's probably going to be the only way I can get to Indiana
How's that?
by airplane.
Airplane?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was thinking for JP's birthday bash. If I go, I'm just going to fly out there and rent the car just like Otis did. That seems the
Mhm.
cheapest and easiest.
You don't even have to go that far, Guido. You can go to Peoria, Illinois, and I can pick you up.
It works. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
So
Except you have to put up with Ernie.
we're talking JP's birthday bash at Thermal City. You know, my birthday is the day before his birthday.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
Double bash.
It might be
bash.
Oh, crap.
Yeah,
No, I'm out
I
of
can't
booze.
hear it. I hate when that happens.
Give me a minute. I'll get some more.
What's up, Shane?
What's up, Shane?
See you my way, Shane. What's up, brother?
Boop, boop.
Come on. There you go. Well, what the hell? StreamYard's acting up on me. So.
Uh-oh.
Come on. There we go. Oh, nope. There it is.
Oh, there's a hit.
That one. I said when you were showing it there, I was just waiting for you to throw something at it so we could see it. Throw it.
Gets a little darker, we'll go to this cam.
It
Oh,
sounds
cool.
really mean when they hit too. It's like wham.
I want to be able to zoom in and see the fear in their eyes.
Yeah. Where'd you guys pick that up?
Love the bug cam.
You got a special order of that thing? Or?
Yeah, I ordered it from. Well, it came from Amazon, but. Oh, it's quite the machine.
Yeah. They say you're up camping, you got a boat upper and a camp light all at the same time. I think puts out some light.
Puts out a lot.
Yeah.
Come on, big moth. Big moth.
Come on,
Yeah.
take moth or June bug or something.
Still a little light outside, so it starts to get a little darker. The moths will come for sure.
Yeah, you can still see everything outside of here. It's light out. Well, we got a big 7 people watching. I don't know if that includes 8 now. I don't know if that includes all of us or just the people in the chat.
No, we're not linked to YouTube.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
be
not
in
on
YouTube.
YouTube. So you got more.
Oh, you're not?
Hey, fellas, my phone's about to die. Glad I could tune in.
Oh, me
Mr.
too.
Mark, Music Man Miller, Grease Monkey, Park Rat Pat, Guido, and Can
I'll have
Do.
to get with you for some of them Black Sands, Otis.
Hey, I've got some right here. Hey, right here in front of me.
Uh-huh.
Right
Oh,
in front
no.
of my finger. I've got some
Told you.
right in front of my finger. I got some dried out. When we hook
Oh,
up,
man.
I'll give them to you.
There you go.
But phone's gonna die. I'm down to like 3%, fellas. And happy Sunday. And as
Good to see
always,
you, man.
peace, America.
Yeah, be looking
Thanks,
forward to
Easy,
seeing you.
Otis.
Hey, Mark Miller, you tell that Mikey J I said hello.
I will, bro.
All right,
Watch
bro.
this
See
week.
ya.
Well, that was great.
So, Grease Monkey, how much of these Black Sands you want? And what kind of
I
money
want
are you
it.
talking about?
I want as many as I can get. Medium flat rate box probably do me for a little bit.
All right.
You going?
Yeah, right now.
I got your Cash App.
Mm-hmm. Send me $7,000. We'll be good to go.
About $6.99.
Yeah, $6,000 is fine. Damn, I went from
I saw one
7,000
flying into it.
$6.99.
Oh,
That's just mesmerizing, waiting for that
You-
bug to fly into it.
You can see him fluttering by.
Start getting a
saw
super
one.
chat for crickets.
Comes.
Come on, get
Come
in
on,
there.
get in there.
Get in there. Get it.
Go.
He's on it.
Damn it. Get it. Where are you getting Washington beach sands from, Lewis?
Isn't Cape Disappointment out that way in Washington?
Yes, sir.
Cape D, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. I've heard people talk about it before, but I've been through Washington once on our way to Eugene, Oregon. So never got a chance to do anything in Washington but drive through it, but oh well.
You're not
Those are
missing
fun.
much.
Yeah, I
Oh,
figured
wait, you are missing a lot, but
Yeah. In the long run, I think we're good.
Went out west.
now I'm sitting here watching it.
Oh, that's cool, dude. How much you got? 5-gallon bucket?
Oh, she's in Longview. So, yeah, she's got some.
Man, can't believe nothing's zapped yet.
I know, right?
Oh.
They're like walking all over the outside of it.
Yeah, you need to take that screen mesh off of there so they can get in easier.
Yeah, so I can
That's
touch
like-
it easier.
Let's rig this so there'd be more carnage.
If you wanted more carnage, you'd make the light red so it attracts hummingbirds, but we don't want to do that.
No.
1 3-pound bag. Oh, okay.
No, I heard somebody
13.
talking the other day about baking their black sands. Now, what's that all?
Oh, yeah, dude. That's real.
Everything's
yeah.
good with bacon.
How do you do it?
It cracks them open.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've heard you finding more gold after you cook it. But you got to put a lid on it because it does pop like popcorn.
I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Read temperature, yeah. So that's what it does, just opens it up and releases
Right.
anything surrounding.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Cracks the outer blackness off of it. Sometimes,
Yeah,
you know.
Gold won't be affected yet.
Back at what? Brewers just watching MC 9000.
I know, man. I'm ready.
I'm waiting.
All of us are all staring at that damn thing.
Last night was every 2 minutes, like, zzz.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you do that up here in Minnesota, you'll be
Oh, damn it. Now we got to
Yeah.
look at his ugly mug.
Yeah.
Now we'll hear the snaps and crackles.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Apparently, you figured it out
What did I figure out?
how to manage the 2 cameras.
Yeah. I also can also bring that camera up with me on screen, but I haven't figured out the audio yet. It doesn't want to. Even if I mute it, well, if I keep them both muted, then there's no problem. But as soon as
Yeah, you don't want the MC 9000 muted.
I know, but I still got to play around with it a little bit. And that's just if I want it up on cam, its own camera. I'll figure it out.
yeah. When I hook up both of my cameras to it, I got to switch back and forth from one, and one doesn't want to audio where the other one does. So I don't know what's going on there. I just took the other camera right out until I get it figured out. I'm figuring by next week I should have it figured out. Give it set up perfectly.
Snap, crackle, kaboom.
They do go kaboom.
You can take a picture of that MC9000 in the middle of the screen, and really will shut the hell up and stare at it, waiting for it.
All right.
Hysterical.
Go on. You already
How
had
easily entertained.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Lady go.
It's going to be interesting. I can't wait for it.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
It's going to be, yeah.
And fortunately, I've got to work for the next week, but that's beside the point.
All I gotta do tomorrow is go up and buff out that floor we did, put all the shit back where it belongs. Job done. Collect some cash and go home.
There you go.
So, Mark, how was the trip?
Actually, it was a nice trip. I like coming through Michigan. It was nice. It's a nice straight shot over to Mackinac Bridge, which is a straight shot from just below me, and then straight down from there. It was a really nice trip. Back sucked a little bit, but
And obviously, you guys had fun.
oh, we had a blast. I'd do it again in a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
I even said halfway back, I said, if they told me to call me up right now and said, turn around, we got another week to go, I'd have turned right the hell back around, back down for another week. I would have turned around.
Hell yeah, man.
Why not? Yeah, I wouldn't
Figure out how to do it.
Wouldn't change it a little bit. It was a blast. Can't wait to do it again. The best part of the whole thing was being able to meet everybody. But I bought all my fans and they never even opened it up because I wasn't there for the gold. I have gold. I was there for the friends. I ain't have any, and I don't have any friends. So I figured I'd go down and make a few friends.
Wait, did you say you don't have any friends? Hang on.
That was the running thing for the weekend.
I got
gold.
friends in low places.
Yeah, I had high friends in low places.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not high, but
Yeah, me neither. Yet.
yet.
Yet. Being the opposite word, yet. Yeah, it was a blast going down there and meeting everybody. That was the main reason I went in the first place. I wanted to meet all these people I've been talking to for a couple of years now. I wanted to meet everybody in person. Say hello. It makes me really happy that a whole bunch of people got that flashback song because I didn't think anybody recorded it because we had a good group picture and me and Mikey J had told us to bring our guitars, so we were standing there taking a group picture with the guitars, of course. And right after the group picture, I figured, perfect time. Everybody here, let's play the damn thing. I didn't even think about recording it. I just played it. Then we were done. I started thinking, oh shit, I hope somebody recorded it. I didn't see any cameras. JP said he caught a bunch of it, so.
Yeah, I think JP got a couple of them.
Yeah, said he recorded
I'm
that
pretty
one.
sure tomorrow night the Clarks will be premiering their video from Flash Bash.
Yeah.
I hope many people. There you go. Everybody put it out. Why not? Have some fun with it. I've been kind of lining up a bunch of my songs, a kind of a list of all the songs I've written through the years, picking out one or two to do on the side. Play one or two a night. That's how it goes over. You never know how good a song is until everybody hears it. Then you'll know how good it is.
Mm-hmm.
That squirrel.
Oh, yeah.
As long as the nails don't penetrate the outer screen. Get to them inner coils and it won't be so good.
Yeah. I can hear it humming now.
No, it's not me.
Oh, that's me, dude. I'm cooking coffee.
Okay. Aaron's
That's
making
why
noise
I'm
again.
muted. I'm muted.
It's
So
not
don't-
on. Nope, I guess not. Yeah, we got 10 people in watching. I think that's a good deal.
Heck yeah.
I think the most we've ever had was 15, 16, something like that.
Oh yeah, it's
Once.
going to keep growing, especially as your channel grows and word gets out
Oh.
about it. You know.
Hell yeah, that's kind of the point, right?
Yep.
That's kind of the point.
It'll take on a life of its own.
Mhm.
Unlike the next bug that touches that light.
Mhm.
Sorry, bug.
Yeah, I've never wanted.
No, I'm not.
I've never wanted it to get so dark so quick.
Let's
No.
I'm all bugs.
I'm gonna run that thing 24/7.
Guido, you don't run
maybe we
bees
get
anymore?
Not this year. I'm probably gonna try again next year.
Oh, cool.
maybe
I was
we
watching
can
your
get
video of them moving by themselves. What's that, Terry?
I said maybe
That
we
was-
can get Mr. Community Tab Jeffrey Brewer to share out Mark Miller's live.
Hey, there you go.
You got that powerful tool. Use it.
I'm letting that one
So
go.
he might be a little bit too famous for
Come
us
on,
now.
Pat. You can do it.
The more I laugh, the more my face hurts. So I'm letting that one go.
I didn't want to touch
Damn.
that either.
Jeff
You
Papa,
said me.
use the force.
Use it.
Yeah, if he wants to, great. If he doesn't, nothing. We'll get to that ourselves one of these days.
Well, we know if he does because the 08 will start going.
Yeah, I was struggling this morning after JP's bar last night. Holy cow. Couple of vodka shots. Oof. Put me down.
Apparently, I left early.
Uh,
Again,
I
didn't
don't-
pay the bar tab.
Mhm.
Still had a shot left in his glass.
Still have a shot left in my glass. It's like, no, I gave Jeff $50. Woke up this morning and gave it back. Dude, trying to pay the bill here.
I'm sure. You send him $1 back and forth enough times.
Oh, it's kind of actually fun. We don't get charged
Yeah.
for it, so no harm, no foul.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure it'd be just time before they catch on to it, and then they'll start charging for transactions.
Yeah, no shit.
When you see about 20 of them go by in one night, back and forth.
Right.
Came from
Like,
people,
hey, we need to do something about this. We're losing money.
those assholes taking advantage of us.
I'd actually be okay with it, like 35-cent charge. No big deal.
35 cents to send $1 to Jeff,
Okay, maybe 10 cents.
and then you do that how many times a night?
Rethink that.
Hang on, let me look.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good, dude. 10 times is $3.50.
No wonder I'm losing money.
Where do you, lady?
All right, well, JP's not here, right?
No.
Good.
We know
No,
of.
he's
Cheers.
on the road.
Oh, there it goes. It's gone.
Good God, last night.
Does that mean you're out now?
No,
Oh, you're supposed to say
I
yes.
got more.
Don't waste money. Send it to me instead.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll take care of your tab for you.
Was it you that sent me 907s,
Yeah, I sent you 907's Cash App.
and I'm thinking, what, do I owe him money too?
No,
now?
you were asking for it last night, so I
Oh.
sent it to you.
All right, I'll send him
People were
50
like
bucks
hinting,
next.
but you wasn't catching the hint, so I just sent it to you.
Yeah, it sounds like it was a rough one.
Yeah.
Well, when you
Oh.
left, I was very far behind you. I was right over you.
I don't actually even remember leaving.
Yeah, I wasn't too far behind you, I'll tell you.
I lost.
The old liquid potatoes were taking its toll on me.
I lost my internet last night. Tried to hook up StreamYard to the cellular, and it wouldn't let me go on, so I just watched.
Well, that was my live stream this morning. It was like all of a sudden the internet went out. It's like, really?
All right.
Right when you need it the most. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've been having trouble with these cameras just dropping out. We don't just camera and microphone drop out, and I've got to go screw around and unplug it, plug it back in, turn it back on, then it comes back on. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
I thought it was because we had a magnet underneath, so we took the magnet out and just put a temp grab on the camera, thinking that would cure the problem. Still
Yep.
hasn't.
Huh.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know.
ooh, excuse me.
Good one.
Yeah, Scott.
Good one. Oh, that was a good one.
We got to take her.
That was a big fryer.
Come on.
I want to hear the zap.
I want to see the fire and the flames.
The smoke.
I want to see the
Yeah.
clothes, wings and legs going all over the place.
No wonder we get along so well. Absolute carnage.
We're even talking about getting electric mouse traps.
That's something I got to do around here too, is set out some traps. I noticed I got some mouse residuals in places that we shouldn't be.
What was that? Just as soon as you walked back to the desk, it fired off.
Yeah, big moth.
Oh man!
We need to see that, visuals for everything.
I want one of them slow burns where the smoke's coming off it.
Here, Mothy. There's one.
Come on.
Cam 1, Cam 2. Cam 1.
Oh yeah, it's on the backside.
Oh, yeah.
Smoke that we've been looking for. Yeah,
Fry, baby, fry.
smoke and fire we've been waiting for. Yep.
MC 9000. The dogs are like, what the fuck was that?
It's the most powerful residential bug zapper you can get.
Almost. There's one bigger.
There's one bigger, but it's commercial.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a commercial one.
There's one bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Gotta have it. Gotta have it.
It's like twice the money of that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was not. It
What was
wasn't.
that one? What was
But
that
if
one
you
about?
look at
400?
If you looked at the specs, both of them were the same.
Yeah, it was just the size. Yeah, the electrification was all the same. It was just the size of the unit. And
Yeah.
Would that one run about 400?
no. That's what
No?
the big ones run.
Yeah, the big ones
Oh.
was about 400.
Cool. I gotta say, electricity bill be damned. I want one.
I swear to God, you can probably kill a chicken ranch with this one.
Oh yeah, gonna take over that Chicken City.
We need. Yeah, I need Flowtron. I need to contact Flowtron.
Yep.
Yep.
Check out my videos.
Show 'em video.
Send them the link to the live feed.
Right.
Yep.
Get them in here.
Yeah.
Like, oh, can do. We will so sponsor you.
Mm-hmm. And then we all get an MC 9000.
Can do 10. 10% off.
Well, Guido, since you're gonna partake, me too.
Oh,
Damn it. This is what happened last night.
yeah, they were quick in succession.
What too?
How many Christmas?
They weren't spread out very much.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think JP does that to you on purpose.
I am sure he does. Cheers, Mark.
He comes on with a smile. Guido, charts.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
you don't say no.
It's like, I got to go to bed. And then I wake up in the morning, there's messages on my phone. You didn't pay your bar tab. Bullshit. I gave it to Jeff.
Jimmy in charge of the bar, though.
Well, damn it. I knew there was a reason. Cheers, Mark. Thanks for hosting.
It's you, brother. I'm with you.
Nope.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Yuck.
I'm not a big fan of Crown, but that apple's good.
Yeah. I had to quit the Crown Royal. I like it, but it don't like me.
Yeah.
We don't get along with it very well. Last time I drank Crown Royal, seriously drank Crown Royal, I ended up in the back of a pickup truck box. Being brought home. Want me in anywhere in the cab. You put him in the box. Boom. I remember my head
All
laying
right,
on a
brother,
tire.
we'll get you home.
Yeah. They dropped me right in the front yard and drove away. Thanks, guys. Good to have friends. Assholes. And these guys can pick me up and throw me around like a rag doll. They're all 6 foot, 5,000, you know what I mean? Whatever.
Yeah.
Big boys, bigger than JP. Make JP look small, some of these guys.
Hip B.
Hip B. Hello, Hip B.
Me?
Hi, Tom. Welcome. Yeah, I'm a white boy, Reg, and that don't like me at all. I don't get violent.
Up.
I never get violent to any. I just get stupid, fall over, and puke on myself. Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be me too.
Yeah.
Or piss your pants. One of those
either way, yep.
stupid
Pick
things.
one.
Yeah, I don't know if there was any Ralph Rock going on at Flash Bash or Man Down Rock.
If there was, don't mention it because nobody needs to know.
There was no Man Down Rock for sure.
All right.
Nobody tripped in the river and slippery rocks and get wet. That'd been cool.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah, if alcohol wasn't the cause. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the link to call in? We will get
Well,
it.
if you want it, here it is.
Oh, yeah,
I'll
throw it
put
out.
up there for you. I'll send it up there for you.
I'm looking at that thing. Sorry, no hablo tactardo. All right.
Okay, here's the question for you. How many times have I changed that up there?
Like 3.
I don't know. I've not been paying attention.
4? I think 3. Yeah. But yeah, it would be an honor to have the Hip B come in and into the asylum.
Oh, that would be
Absolutely.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yes, it
hippie.
It'd be an honor. So yeah, there's 3 links there. Harry sent one under my name, Ray sent one, and I sent one. So here we go. Be an honor to have you, my friend.
Groovy.
Groovy.
Be taking on that. Like I said, I've been thinking about different things to do at the asylum rather than just have it just be a rather regular get together like we usually do. So something different, but I don't know. I can't figure out anything good to go.
It can get challenging. It can get challenging to try to keep alive going.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep it interesting.
I have found it. I have found it slightly challenging, and but it's good. It's a good time, man. You guys all help out tremendously.
Right.
Yeah, well, we're glad to be there. Glad to be there for you.
I'm sure Mark Miller's got dirt to run.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, there's a couple up there. I've been kind of saving them up.
I'm giving away the big bag
Uh-oh.
from Benzo.
Uh-oh.
Don't tell him.
All right.
Okay, guys,
Just
you've
send it
been
to me.
watching me long enough. Can anybody tell what this means? Bang, splat, thud.
What? Apparently you're done with your sister-in-law?
Yeah, it's getting rough for Pat. He needs to go home.
Don't do it, Pat. Just get
Oh,
in
no,
the
no,
car,
no.
drive home. You'll be
No.
fine.
Now we're shooting for Tuesday or Wednesday instead of Sunday.
Oh, good. Or Wednesday. Then it'll be or Friday or Monday or whatever.
There he is.
Hey.
Look at you, Mark. You got the master himself.
How's it going, everyone?
Woohoo.
It's
How you
me.
bad,
doing,
Wes?
B?
Thank you for coming on. Hi, my friend.
You
Good to have you.
can you hear me,
Oh, he might freeze.
or is there a big delay?
It might be a delay.
That's likely. Yeah. Welcome.
Well, he's
Did
moving.
you hear
Yeah,
us?
I have
All
a
right.
really big delay here.
Yeah.
You got to kill the
Be
YouTube.
around. What's up, Rock Butcher?
Butcher's in the house too. So how are you tonight, Wes? Doing okay?
I'm hanging in. I just got finished with some work. I took a swarm of bees out of the trees today. One of my hives. Actually,
Oh, no.
this is difficult because I'm hearing myself talk. Let me leave and come back, and we'll try this again.
Kill the
Okay,
YouTube.
make sure your YouTube is shut off.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. There we
Kill
go.
that off, and
Yep.
now you won't hear it.
All right,
Much
that's
better.
much better.
Oh, that is way better.
Yeah, I had bees in the trees today.
Oh,
So what a way to wake up on a Sunday morning.
Yeah.
It's awful late in the season for around here, usually the end of May, and they're done swarming. But there must have been some late virgin queen that decided to take. Well, this one looked like a mated queen because the swarm was huge,
Yep.
and it was about 30 feet up in a tree. So I had to go after him with a bucket on a long pole and the step ladder.
Uh-huh.
But I got him out and I got him in a hive, and I'll probably combine them in a couple days with another hive.
That's one of my videos, brother. It's like, yeah, that swarm, let him go. Screw it.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Who?
Guido.
Oh,
Guido.
did you catch a swarm? You haven't-
No, I bought them, put them in there, and they swarmed the next day, walking down the
Oh.
street, and they're everywhere.
Oh, they didn't like it. Huh?
It's like, yeah.
Sometimes they don't like. It's only happened once to me where I put bees in a box they didn't like, and then they left.
Mhm.
I've had bees in a box leave because the queen wasn't in there and I didn't catch it. You get the swarm, you put them in the box, and then you kind of watch it and wait and see what they're going to do. And if they start leaving, then you didn't get the queen. You better go find the queen.
Mhm.
And but we got it done, and I'm hoping to get out on the river there this week. I'm not just undecided where I'm going, but probably going to go for a week and film a bunch of episodes.
Excellent.
And get some I try to get everything filmed before the December. Well, the last winter trip I like to do is the December 31st, New Year's Eve into January, and I like to have everything done, and I have enough videos to last me until May, because I need 60 a year, and it's a whole day's event, so 60 days on the river. And I need them. I need 3 or 4 months ahead of time, so I have them for the winter.
Right.
That makes sense.
So it keeps me busy.
Yeah.
How you all doing? Hi, Can-Do. How you doing?
Good, brother. I'm doing good. Been a lazy Sunday.
Yeah. I've been printing baseball pins too, because it's that time of year. That's my other job. Is I make lapel pins. Well, you might have seen some of my keychains and pins that I've given, but I make lapel pins and keychains and different promotional items. And Little League season in the summer, which the past 2 years has been almost non-existent because of all the hubbub about viruses and stuff. But now they're coming back, so I make a lot of pins for Little Leagues all over the country. And that's been keeping me busy too, so I can't get out on the river as much as I'd like to.
Do I hear Tom picking his guitar behind you?
That one, yeah, that one's mine. I haven't played that. I do have a. Can you see it? No, that one. There's a guitar over here, but that one's mine. It has a broken string on it right now. But Tom plays much better than I do. I just finished filming a new music video called Relativity, and just put it up like Monday. I don't know if anybody's seen it. It's on my. Yeah, it's about Einstein's theory of relativity, and it's a fun song. It was fun to do, and we've got a lot more coming out of that too. But I only do that in my spare time.
Yeah, I could just hear a guitar going somewhere. I thought maybe Tom was sitting behind you.
No, it's not. Maybe it's somebody else.
It could be.
Yeah, that honey you sent, Guido, was really good, really high quality, nice, clear. It was really good. I liked it. It's different than what we have around here.
That's 2 years old.
Well, honey doesn't really age. I mean,
It's not, but
it
was my favorite.
Yeah, it was really high quality. It's a traditional flavor. What did they? Do you know what flowers? I think you might have told me, but
Blackberry and Scotch bloom.
Yeah, because I don't get that flavor of honey around here. So I like all different honey. Well, there are some honeys that I don't quite like. I'm not a big fan of buckwheat honey and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just too, and then there are some honeys that are not so. I've had some that I didn't like, but most of them I like. I like knotweed honey. It's an invasive plant. A lot of people don't like it, but it's growing like crazy in my area, and where I put the hives anyway, near some power lines, and they don't trim those areas, so the wildflowers grow like crazy. And
well, and that's the thing is like, eat the honey from your area. You don't get allergies as much.
Yeah, a lot of people buy it from me for that reason. They tell me all spring. I can't live without. I don't have allergies, so I don't know. I don't know. But I eat a lot of honey.
Trust me, you don't want it.
Right.
But people buy it all the time, saying, you know, that I say if you have spring allergies a lot, buy the spring honey because those are the pollen that's going to be in the air.
Mhm.
And if you have allergies more in the fall, then it's some type of fall pollen. So eat more fall honey because the knotweed comes from the fall that we get around here, that dark honey. I think that's what I sent you, Guido, wasn't it?
That dark honey was fantastic.
It's almost like a molasses flavor. It's so
Yes.
dark, and it's really interesting.
It's
Spring
actually
honey.
beautiful.
Spring honey is real light, even lighter
Really,
than
really light.
yeah, even lighter than the one you sent me there,
Mhm.
and it gets darker throughout the season.
Yeah, the one I sent you was a late fall, and we sent out probably about 20 pounds of the spring, which was really good.
Mm.
But the later one was way better.
Yeah, I like I like darker honeys, but a lot of people that eat a lot of honey tend to go for the darker ones, only because they're
Mhm.
stronger in flavor. The lighter colors are lighter, better for cooking. The lighter ones.
Is it true now that when honey crystallizes from sitting for too long, you can heat it and reconstitute it?
Yeah.
I would never
True.
reheat
Well,
it
don't
myself.
heat it. You can't heat it above like 115 degrees because you'll kill. There's living enzymes in honey, but honey will crystallize. All good honey will. Some light honeys take longer to crystallize and may not crystallize at all, depending on the fructose and sucrose content of the flowers and the nectar in the flowers. But if you have honey that crystallizes, dark honey will tend to crystallize faster. And as soon as you see it crystallizing, you boil some water and then shut it off, and then put the jar in it. And that'll heat it up to about 100 degrees before the water cools down. And that should do it. That should bring it back to liquid. If it don't, do it again. Take the jar out, put the honey in, boil it, and then turn it off and put the honey back in. As long as you keep the honey under that 115, it'll melt back down. I tell people to keep the honey in the window jar, in the sunny window, and it'll last a long time.
Oh, okay. I'll remember.
Don't put it in the fridge because the cool will help the crystallization too.
No. Well, good. I got the word from the experts. I love that.
He's a better expert than I am.
I've only been doing it 10 years and I'm still learning. I mean,
it is a challenge, right?
Yeah, it is.
Same with the prospecting thing.
Yeah, the same thing. I started them both around the same time. That's funny, about 10 years ago. And I'm still learning them both of them, you know. And now I'm doing YouTube, and that has, excuse me, that has changed the whole prospecting bit. Because filming has to be number one thing on your mind all day. That's what you're going out to do, is film. Prospecting second, because if you don't, you get home
nobody's
and you have nothing to. There's nothing there to edit. There's nothing to see.
Mm-hmm.
So,
evening, guys. Keep now.
Hello.
Hey, Rock Butcher.
Hey, Rock Butcher.
Hippie, I was listening to you earlier when you and Guido were talking about bees swarming. And I remember years ago back, I was working in Africa and I was out with a drill crew, and there was just myself and the African driller and the African helper, and we were drilling, looking for gravels, to mine. And we were sitting behind, we shut the drill rig down, we're having lunch, and we're sitting on the side of the trail in the shade beside the drill. And I heard this swarm coming. And the African driller actually reached over and touched me on the knee, and he said, "Don't move." And
no, when they actually swarm, they're docile as hell.
They're very mild when they're
These
swarming.
are African honeybees. And
Oh,
I mean,
Africanized,
this African bushman, this was in Africa, and the African bushman who's lived there his whole life said, "Don't move." And so
Yeah.
I did what he told me to do.
Yeah, I
And
would
just-
too. I wouldn't want to mess with them,
I sat
especially
there
without
and
a
it was
suit.
zoom, and they, I didn't even see a bee, but
Just heard them.
I just heard them, and they went right on by like a fighter jet, and that was it. So
Yeah, that can be a scary sound. I remember years ago, before I was even a beekeeper, I was in construction, and we were on the second floor of a home we were building, and you had to go down off a ladder. The stairs weren't in yet, and a big swarm of bees came right overhead. Everybody's running for cover, and they just kept on going and did their own thing. They have something else on their mind.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Something about you, like,
Is
I don't,
Candy
I don't
Bug
know.
Zapper going?
Yeah. The MC
Yeah, I
1000.
caught that swarm going away. It's like, okay, I'm calling another beekeeper. Come get them.
How do you come get them, Guido? I mean, I heard Hippie say you got to go look for the queen. How the heck do you do that? I'm genuinely curious. It's a serious question.
It's actually really interesting because they will go to where the queen's going, and they'll pile up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you go up there and you take a box and shake them down, and if you get the queen in the box, you're good to go. But this was the second time they had swarmed. It's like, yep, get rid of them. I'm done.
I don't mind getting. I've gotten this year. I've caught 4 swarms, and I thought I was done. I don't think, maybe all of them were mine. They were in the area, so they could have been mine. And I split all my hives in the spring.
Right.
So, but I think I did it a little too late because the weather wasn't good, and I didn't want to open up the hives and only be 50 degrees and kill all the brood. So I had to wait. And that wait, I think some of the queens were born, and then I split the hive, so they swarmed anyway. So, like this morning, it was way up in a tree, and I had to get up on the top step of the step ladder, and then I had a bucket on a pole that was a good 20 feet long. And I just got underneath the ball of bees and hit it and fell into the bucket. And then I dumped it in a hive and looked at it and waited to see if if the queen was in there, then eventually all the bees would go in. If the queen didn't get in there, they'll go back in the tree where they were, wherever the queen is. So I looked and they were going in the box. So I said, I got the queen. So
By the way, this is the other gold.
What's that?
The honey.
Yeah, liquid gold.
Oh yeah. It's amazing. I'm amazed. It's a real science that you guys do with those bees. It's that's amazing.
Yeah, it's a fun. It started as a hobby. Now it's my business, but it was a hobby to start.
Yeah, I know. Right around the area where I've deer hunted for years and years, there's 2 different places that have bees, apiaries they're called, right? Yeah, and there's 2 places that sell honey, and I never, until I started listening to you talking about it and watching your videos and that, I never really appreciated there was that much science went into it. I just thought, you stick a bunch of bugs in a box and they're just happy to stay there, and they make,
they're not.
Yeah, well, that's me, man. I'm a geologist. What the hell do I know?
Well, what some people don't realize about honey is it's not all the same. Some people think that what they get in the grocery store, which tends to be all the same,
sugar.
but it's not. I've never tasted 2 honeys that were the same, really. Okay. If they're made by a small local beekeeper, The reason some of the stuff in the grocery stores is always nice and yellow and it looks the same is because it's probably coming from a large apiary in China, and it might be cut with rice syrup so it doesn't crystallize. Yeah. So it's not really real because some people have tried my honey or any kind of small beekeeper's honey, and they're blown away by the flavor. And they say, I thought I didn't like honey, but I like this. And there's all different kinds too. You can try honey and not like it and think, oh, it's all bad. But there's some that is fantastic, and like some honey, like honey that's made from a lot of dandelion, is not really good honey. It smells like old socks.
I had to laugh at a friend of mine. He says, "You got 5 million bees there. How do you know which one is the queen? Is she wearing a dress and a crown? How the hell do you know?"
Actually, she does.
She does if they were marked. My queen has a little crown, little button that they put on it. But if you can't, they're bigger, and they're tough to spot when you're trying to find them. I mean, it's a pain in the neck to try to find a queen in a hive, especially if it's a big hive. You kind of look for the frame that has the brood on it, and then look there because she's going to be around there somewhere, and it gets easier. It's like, where's Waldo?
I'd laugh at him. That's funny.
Here's a dumb question. What's the lifespan of a queen?
They can live up to 7 years, but here's something interesting. When a hive loses a queen, it dies for whatever reason, and they need to make a new queen. What they do is they feed young female brood royal jelly. That's what it's called. There's another name for it, but we call it royal jelly. And it turns that worker bee that would normally live only 24 days into a queen, which now will live 7 years. So there's something going on in that royal jelly that changes the whole thing about that worker bee which was a female bee, is now a queen.
I don't know. I got to get me some of that royal jelly.
Try
to hit 120.
People are bathing in the stuff now when they hear that news. It's funny because there's creams and arthritis, but bee venom is really good for arthritis. People use that now, and multiple sclerosis. People sting themselves in the legs because it helps with the blood flow.
It actually does help with arthritis.
Yeah,
really.
They sell creams now because it helps draw the blood to those areas.
Yeah.
So if you have poor circulation and stuff, and
not that we're recommending you go out there and get stung, but
oh, they were recommending that to my wife from CMS. Wow. They were recommending.
Here's a story for you. I had a dog that was a little Chihuahua. He was my mother's dog. She passed away, so I inherited the dog. He was a great dog. I had him for probably 10 years. One day I went out to Foxwoods, the casino, spent the night, came back home, and the dog was wrapped up in the phone cord. And he had it so badly wrapped around one of his legs, they almost had to amputate his leg. But they said, we'll see how it goes. And if he can get movement back in it and circulation, it may be fine. Well, the dog was in the backyard and got stung by bees on that leg. And he was yelping and crying. But 3 days later, he was walking on it. So I said, well, because before that, he wasn't. And, slowly I've seen a change over the next 3 days. And I'm wondering, did that help him? I know it helped with the circulation because the swelling went up after the stings. So that blood rushed to the area, and I have a feeling it helped. Tom says it definitely helped him because he wasn't looking good before that. And then he got full use of it back. So
that's amazing. Yeah, when I was working over in Central Africa doing the placer mining, we were working up on terraces. We weren't down in the river, and there was a series of terraces that went up on the side of the side of the hill. And so we're mining in these dry pits. But of course, we got to, knock down the trees with the excavator. And some of those trees had African honeybees in them.
Mhm.
And of course, then, all hell breaks loose. And as the excavators were working, the honeybees would congregate on the exhaust tailpipe of the machine. And there'd be like 1,000 of them that you could stand back and watch. And there'd be like this cluster of bees. And they would, I don't know if they were eating the diesel soot or something like
no,
that.
probably not.
But it was like a magnet to them. They and they would all go and they'd all hang out on the, and it wouldn't kill them. That was the thing. Like you look
There
at
was
the engine
something
jacket,
there that they wanted because
There was-
the bees are like little chemists, and they
yeah,
take all kinds of minerals from rotting wood.
yeah,
And pine sap, and there's all kinds of things. And I noticed that they like the edge of the asphalt shingles on the roof when they're wet.
okay.
And something about because I see them on my roof. I
There's
said, what are they doing with the asphalt shingles? Are they just getting
mineral.
moisture off of it, or is it something? Because they could get moisture from anywhere. So
Sure.
why just on the edge where the tar is? So maybe there was
Might-
something.
Might be a little bit of carbon thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. All I could tell you is that like the exhaust stacks on all our excavators and our dozers and that, they were just covered.
Were they running at the time?
Yes. Yeah,
They were
yeah, yeah. I
running.
mean, the machine was working,
And they were hot.
and it was hot. And but you look at the deck,
I don't know.
you look at the deck of the machine, and there's like no dead bees on it, and these bees could actually land on that hot exhaust stack, grab whatever the hell they wanted, and then bugger off with it. And yeah, there was just hundreds of them. It was.
No
That's
idea.
on.
I don't know either, but it was, yeah, it happened, and
They were doing their mining while you were doing your mining.
precisely.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm happy. If it supported them, then
They didn't know
God
what
bless
you were doing either.
God bless them. It's just, yeah. But it was pretty neat.
Yeah, bees are a funny thing.
Pat, you awake up there?
I love learning more and more about the bees. I never known
That's
anything
muted.
about them. And now guys come in here and educate us about
Oh,
bees.
we
and
can
I think he's
actually
muted.
halfway educate you.
What's with the tag up there on?
I'm still awake, just trying to take care of business. My face hurts, so
Oh,
Why's your face hurt?
he's
I
got
have bad teeth.
issues.
And
Oh,
this one is shooting up around my eyeball and into my
oh,
forehead.
there's nothing worse than toothaches. Oh,
Yeah.
I feel for you. They're just
And my sister-in-law,
You
keeps
know
like,
what?
we
We
need
can
to take
send
you
some
to a
bees
dentist.
over
We
there,
need to
Pat.
take you to a dentist, and it's like I'm 3,000 miles out of my network.
We can send you some
need to
bees
get
up
me
there.
home.
You'll get fixed.
Just go get yourself stung, Pat.
Mhm.
You'll be fine.
Dude, I'd take it, especially if it's a bee from a good pot field.
There you go.
Yeah.
that would help.
Now, there's a question. Do bees feed on flowers of weed?
Yes, they do.
And is there a certain strain that comes out of that?
I don't know.
I've heard of it, but it's not a bee's first choice. You actually have to force them to take it with no other option in the area, and they will. And I've heard people that have done that, but it doesn't. They don't
intensify.
produce nectar, but they do produce a pollen. And they may take the THC crystals from like a pollen, like they do, and bring it back and put it in the hive. But if you're going to, if you want honey that it has,
It's got to be infused.
yeah, got to be infused. Just put the
Yeah.
honey, THC oil in it. It'll mix right in too. That's the great thing about the oil from the honey, and I mean the oil from the cannabis plant and honey. They'll mix together nice. They blend together well.
I'm just curious.
I've never
It's just-
tried it.
I don't think it happens naturally.
Chili pepper honey is good. Put some chili peppers in it.
There you go.
I only make that for myself because it doesn't. You know, once you put stuff like in that honey, now it has an expiration date where
Yeah.
because you're adding, unless you put dried stuff, it'll last. But if you put the chili peppers that still have a little bit of life in them, those oils will go all through the honey. The dried stuff, it flavors it, but not like when they're still, the peppers are still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't infuse the honey.
There's been a bunch of news up here in Canada. Probably it's because you're in Maine, so you're not that far south of us. About people stealing other people's bees, and
Yeah.
Oh, it's
the issue with
nationwide, brother.
bees are being like there's some like a moth that's killing bees, so guys are being forced to steal other people's bees, and it's a real problem.
Wherever there's anything of value, you're going to see thieves. So you just and beehives are usually put in a lot of remote locations because they're either doing blueberry fields or around here. There's a lot of cranberry bogs, and the bees are needed for blueberries in Maine, cranberries in Massachusetts, and then they're brought down to pollinate the orange crops down in Florida and Louisiana. There's a big apiary, the biggest in the whole East Coast, right here in my hometown. And that's how I got into it, because I was so close to where I can get bees and knowledge from them.
So where in Maine are you from?
I'm from Massachusetts, actually, just about 20 miles north of Boston, in the Lowell, Mass area.
Yep. I used to live in Acton.
Oh, in Acton, that's not far away at all.
But I grew up in Dover Foxcroft.
Oh, Dover Foxcroft. Yeah, I like that area up there.
Oh, dude, I'd love to get out there and detect.
Yeah. I got a dream mat in my sluice box, and I put it through the test because I didn't want to bring it out and use it in the river without having confidence in it. So I wanted to test it myself and see, is this any better than the regular standard carpet ripples? So I did a test on it, and you guys are going to be the first to know because the video is not coming out for a few weeks. It did really well. I was really surprised. I ran some dirt through there that had 5 grams of gold in it. And
wow.
Because I wanted a good test. I wanted to see losses, to see how much it would lose. So I put 5, actually it was more than that. It was about 5 grams of gold that I put through. And that's what I got back. What I missed out of that whole thing was like 5 flakes. So like 99%. And I ran it on a recirculating sluice box that I've been using for 10 years. And I know what I can get on the standard ripples and the expanded metal and carpet. And this I think it did a little bit better. So I'm going to leave it in my sluice box. It's easier to clean out. Just pull the mat out, and boom, you're done. Throw it back in the river. Now, I'm not sure. Some people don't classify, and they'll just throw big rocks in there, but I wouldn't do that because a large rock rolling over those cells will pull the gold right out of it. There's got to be some kind of classification. And I think ripples will take a bigger stone than the dream mat. So I think the more you classify for the dream mat, the better it will be. And I classified down to a 1/2 inch because that's what I do on the river. I wanted to be able to do exactly what I'm already doing because it's very, here in the Northeast, you're not going to find a nugget that won't fit through a 1/2 inch classifier. They're very, very rare. I never have, and everything I've ever found fit through that classifier. And I used to use a metal detector over all my tailings. I've never found anything. So people see me throwing the tailings in the river, and they say, "Oh, you're throwing the nuggets away." Not around here, Someplace else, I may run a metal detector over them more, but.
for the most part, that's what I use a 1/2 inch glass jet. And I've got big Dream Mat in my river case.
Yeah, you like the Dream Mat too?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I
I've
think it
got-
works great.
The Dream Mat you can imagine. I've got big ones, the medium one, and the micro.
I'm giving away a sluice box with the 2 types of Dream Mat in it. It's actually a raffle that's going on my Facebook page. You can get in on it just through the hipbee.com. Just look for the sluice box thing, and it's $20 for a spot, and it's a great sluice box. So someone's going to, and there's not many people that are in it, so it has a good chance. Somebody has a good chance of getting a great sluice box. It was given to me just to for a donation, and they wanted me to raffle it off to help for the repairs on my truck when I broke down a couple weeks ago. That was rough, I'll tell you. 140 miles from home.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. That wasn't cool.
So, and they don't put the starter. If the starter was easy to get to, I would have just changed it in the parking lot. But I couldn't even see it. You had to, in order to hit it, I had to use like a bar just to tap it to see if I could get it to. But I had to take the battery and the battery pan out and some hoses off just to get to it. And so I had to bring it home. 140 miles of towing. But the problem was I had my campsite all set up, and that had to come home too. So I had to have my brother come up and take down my campsite and then load it into my truck because it wouldn't have fit in his car where what he had. So it took a little while to get it done, but got it done. I'm ready to dig.
There you go.
Yeah, gone are the days when you used to be able to work on an engine and you could put your lunchbox. You could sit on the fender and put your feet in there.
Yeah.
Put your lunchbox down beside you, reach in and take the starter off like this.
You could see everything, the starter, the water pump, they were all there, right in front of you. You could get to every spark plug.
Now it's jammed in so tight you can't even get in there with a wrench with your knuckles. They're too big,
It's nuts.
I know.
Unless you buy a specialty tool.
See, that's the next thing I have to do on my truck is change the timing belt. But they have to disbolt the engine from the mounts in order to change the timing belt to slip it around.
That's $1,000.
do they think of these things?
Yeah.
Absolutely they do. They plan for that. That's how they build them. Yeah. Oh yeah. We're going to get another 1,000 out of them at 120,000 miles. Yeah.
They don't want to work on your own.
We're going to make it fail, and we're going to make it a 9-hour job.
Yeah. That's it. $1,200, I think it was, to change a timing belt.
Yeah, I believe it.
I mean, the old days that you could change it in your driveway for the price of the belt.
In the old days, it was a chain.
Yeah, it was a chain.
Now it's a belt.
If it wasn't something you could do yourself, all you really needed was a 12-pack and a buddy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, my first car, my father gave me, and it wasn't running. I had to change the engine. He wanted the car, change the engine. And it was the best thing he ever did because, I needed a car, and he bought me the engine. So all I had to do was put it in. And, he had the stuff to do it. And when I needed help, he, told me what to do. But he really just pointed. And that's it. And after that, I did transmissions. But like you said, on the new cars today, there's so much work just to change the battery.
In my Celica, I haven't had to do it for years, but I could probably change the transmission in that thing in like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
It doesn't take anybody's help. I can do this. I've done it before.
My brother has like a Jeep of some sort, the car that he drove up to help me out, and he said he had to change the headlight, but he had to take the whole wheel off first of all. And then the whole inside casing inside the wheel well had to come off to change the headlight. Nuts.
Not mine. Lift up the hood, one screw, and light pops out, unplug everything, the whole thing comes out of there. I love my Jeep. It's so easy to work on. I just redid the whole front end on my Jeep. Cost me $300. I got all the grill, the bumper, a brand new headlight.
What year Jeep you got?
I got a 2001 Grand Cherokee lifted.
Yeah, I had a Grand Cherokee.
Yeah, it's running on 17-inch tires, so she's up there.
In chat here, Dwayne Norvell says my battery is in my trunk. I suspect he drives a Jaguar. The only vehicle I've ever seen with a battery in its trunk's a Jaguar. They're usually parked by the side of the road waiting for a tow truck.
Yep. Drag it home.
All right, guys, I'm going to take off. Like I said, I just got out of work. I got to jump in the shower, and then I'll do a little bit. I can get this week's video, and then we'll be starting another work week. I'm hoping to get off sometime around Wednesday and head up to the mountains, and I'll be in a tent for a week after that. So you'll be seeing me out there.
Enjoy
like
your
fun.
time, Hippie.
You're done, Wes.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
Look forward to seeing the results of
you,
your
Wes.
videos.
Well, to have you, Wes. Thank you. Thank
And
you for
tell
coming
Tom
on.
I.
Yeah, tell Tom. Give him our love.
All right, good night, guys.
All right. Thank you.
See you later, Wes.
That was cool. We had Oz come on. We had Hip B come on. We got Rock Butcher, Guido, and oh my goodness. Terry.
What? I'm not special.
Oh, you guys are the greatest, man.
That guy. That guy up there. Hang on.
He's
I
just
might
good.
be able to pick his nose.
Well, yeah, camera backwards. That's the guy you got to talk to about batteries in the back seat.
We got to
Grease
timing
monkey.
belts and everything else.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I put the batteries in the back. Chevy matters. You got to take the whole front bumper off, change the headlights. And when you change the headlight, you don't just change one; you change them all.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
While you're in there, you might as well. I like my
If
Jeep.
you
It's
don't,
just
he'll be back in 2 weeks with the other one out.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
paying twice as much. I love my Jeeps just because they're so easy to work on. The whole thing, just everything is right there, wide open. You can actually walk with you. You can actually get up and put your feet inside and work.
Yeah.
Get on
Exactly.
that and work on it. I love it.
Well, I had an old 86 GMC that I drove right up till 2005. I finally sent it off to the scrapyard after I sold the whole front end. I had a bush bar on the front that would kill an adult moose with a 9,000-pound winch on it and a couple of aircraft landing lights, and then on the back end I had a hydraulic lift tailgate. I took both of those off, sold the truck for $50 for scrap, sold the front end for $200, and sold the hydraulic lift for another $150. And but that was one of those, like, it just had all this room inside the engine compartment. If you had to do something, you could do it.
Yep. Mine's a straight 6. It's an inline 4.0 6-cylinder. And it's so easy.
Those inline 6s are fantastic engines.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I believe them. This is like the fourth Jeep I've had, and they've all had them 406s in there. If I was smart, I would have pulled motors and trans out, well, kept it, and sent the bodies out. The bodies are what hot. And
That's right. You could take that motor out of that one and put it in the next one, and you'd be right as rain. Yep.
I love them. They're just great to work on. And I don't send my shit out to go work on. I'm like Terry, if it needs doing, I'll do it myself. Thank you.
Mhm.
Right.
I'll bring it up. It should be done in a day.
Yep. If you ain't done it before, it's the way to learn.
Dive into her and figure it out. Well, I got lucky.
Longer first time.
Yeah, I got a friend of mine who owns a junkie about 35 miles away. I go there and he lets me just pick whatever I want. Tear it off yourself. You get it. We got to tear it off.
Yep.
And oh, we lost Park Rat.
Yep.
I don't think Pat's feeling very well with the tooth problem.
He's got some major mouth problems.
Yeah, well, I know all about that. I don't have any teeth left.
Yep.
Of course, mine weren't rotten. Mine knocked out.
Rough man, Mark Miller.
I'm not afraid of anything, and I'm too stupid to shut up, so I get myself punched every once in a while.
Yeah.
All right.
Says,
I just got to ask, because damn it. Why?
Why what?
There you go. The group text.
Group
Oh,
text.
Yeah.
I'm not paying
Thomas?
attention.
Oh, it might be can do. Could be.
Can do's on bug cam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Why?
Why? Why? Why? I don't have an
If
answer.
it's me, just tell me.
Why did you take that last shot?
Well, you ask yourself that when you're laying on the floor looking up. What the hell did I get here? Yeah, I almost slept. I almost slept. I tell you, I down to give my back a rest, and next thing I know, it was 20 after 6. I'm going, oh shit, I need to do here. Oh my god, I got a show to do. Heavens.
So did Guido back out during the live, or did he back out in the after party?
Live, I think.
You were live.
I don't
So
read.
now I gotta go back because I went to bed early.
So did I.
I gotta go watch. I gotta go watch what happened to Guido.
Well, I wasn't far behind him. I know that. I was ready to fall over. I was drinking.
So did JP ever show up at
last
home?
night?
That's what I was wondering. Is like, JP ever show up?
Yeah, he showed up, but he's not home yet. He won't be home till about midnight tonight.
Oh.
I'm not waiting up. I got to work tomorrow.
No. He won't be up.
Tried
Was
to
this-
last night, but nope.
Was this last night?
Yeah, it was last night. Can do hosted JP's bar.
Oh, okay. I saw that. No, I had a.
They were waiting for JP to show up at home.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't think it happened.
And
Okay.
JP
Yeah.
got me drunk. So
He had to go.
I was out.
JP got you drunk. It's like he pinched your nose until your mouth opened up so you could take a breath in it. There you go.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah,
Kept saying that C word.
He's a big dude.
Oh, no, he's a big boy.
Yeah.
I grew up against him. I grew up against him just because I'm an idiot. Other than that,
There you go.
Yeah, no, I wasn't on last night. I had a buddy that I worked with overseas is in town, so we all sat around the campfire in the backyard and drank a bunch of beers.
Campfires are good.
He got to see how much my kids had grown. The last time he saw my kids, 2 of them were in diapers. So, and now they're all between the ages of 15 and 11. So, we had a good chat last night. So
that's cool. Well, I call Jake the boss for a reason. He's the boss of the bar. What he says goes. Not a bunch of us are going to argue with him, that's for sure.
Oh man.
That's how I feel. Oof.
Yeah,
6 more minutes.
I'm actually gonna call it night.
Yeah, I'm thinking 6 minutes we're gonna
We're
go.
almost 2 hours.
Yeah, good job,
Yeah,
man.
we're the after party.
Good job, Mark.
No, thanks. Like I said, just want to try to get some things I can do to make this a little more enjoyable.
Yeah.
I've got a couple
Had
of
a good
ideas.
time.
Let's see what happens.
Terry, not
Get
so
you-
much.
Have
Looks
to
like
get
he's
you
got a headache.
Sluice.
Ken News like, yeah, watch my freaking bug catcher.
Bug
Yeah.
zapper.
Well, it was nice
Yeah,
seeing
probably.
him the Explorer live.
That
Oh, wow.
hippie was fantastic.
He's a cool
Westworld
guy,
is
and
cool.
it's very
I don't think
interesting.
I've seen him on anybody's live show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really
he's on
interesting
JP.
learning about that science that you, Guido, you and him do, and it was it was really cool. Educational moment.
I was an honor to have him.
Do you still do that, Guido?
I'm trying to, but
Trying
not this
to?
year.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, man.
You still have all the hives?
Yeah, I got the boxes.
Yeah.
Just no bees.
Yeah.
You got to go look around in a tree till you find a ball and then knock him in a bucket the way he does with a 20-foot pole. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Me, I'd be running away like a little girl. Woo!
They're docile as fuck when they're swarming.
Oh, okay. Whatever
Yeah,
you say, brother. Yeah.
They actually are.
Yeah.
I'm still not going up to mess with him.
Yeah. The North American ones are quite different from the African ones, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They make good honey, though, either way. So,
Oh, yeah.
over in, in that same place where I was working there, they would, if we did knock down a tree that had honey in it, there'd be there are a couple of brave souls. They go in, they get stung to hell. And they go in, they grab all that honey, they put it in a bucket and bring it back.
No,
into
that's not the
town.
way it works, man. Sorry.
No, they'd knock over the tree with the hive in it, and they would take the honey from the hive out of the tree, put it in a bucket. Which part doesn't that work? Because then they would bring it
the
back
getting
into town
stung
and make
part.
meat out of it.
They won't sting you unless you're actively aggressive and get them.
We just knocked over the fucking tree with an excavator, and then there's two guys reaching in to grab the honey and pull it out and put in buckets. Which part is not aggressive, Guido?
Well, if you want to be aggressive to them, yeah, you're going to get stung. But
Yes, thank you. But my point is that what they would do then is they would take that and they would make mead out of it, which is the original beer, like fermented honey and water. And they put it in these big pots on these slow cooking stoves over coals. And then they get it all blended in, and there'd be bits of wings and legs and everything else all in there with this honey. And the old lady would spit in it, and that would provide the yeast to start the fermentation. And then they'd put the lid on it and let it ferment for a few days. And you'd end up with this mead that was about like 2% alcohol. It was like really weak draft beer.
no,
And
that's not the way it works.
really,
No.
I spent a year and a half fucking drinking it, Guido. So tell me how it works.
How it works is you actually take the honey out, you put some yeast in it, and you let it ferment for about 2 weeks. And then when it boils, you take it out, you drink it. It's like, oh yeah, that's got some alcohol in it. It's usually about 14%.
Okay, you and I are talking about two completely different things, Guido.
Mead is 14%. Low
Well,
wines.
The stuff that I drank in Africa was fermented honey in water that was about 2% alcohol. So are you calling me a liar?
Maybe. 14% is mead.
I don't know what to say.
Sorry, brother.
I mean, I was there.
I'm a beekeeper.
With
The way
no-
it works, it's a
no
low
bees.
wine. I mean, you can actually.
I'm
still
talking
out and
about
make it
African bush
even better.
quality fermented sugar water. Professionally produced mead might well be 14%
That's what
under
it is.
ideal circumstances, but I'm talking about grass huts, wood fires, open pots, and people spitting in it to put the yeast into it. So
Yeah, I'm not getting
Hey,
that
Mark,
one.
I think we've had a good night, bro. You want to kill this live?
Yeah, I think we should go to the after party here. I want to thank everybody in
Yeah.
red. Thanks for sending us my link, but I really appreciate it. It was an honor to have him, an honor to have everybody in the chat. I want to thank everybody. You guys have a great night. I'll see you next Sunday, or actually
Good night, YouTube.
tomorrow night. Yep,
good night, YouTube. Thank you very much for having me, Mark.
no problem, not a problem. See you later.